My name is Lou Rich, and I was born in Bay City. Grown up in a pretty dysfunctional family. My father was an alcoholic and was not home very much, and due to that, my parents divorced when I was about 12 years old, and that was one of the first traumatic experiences of my life. I believe that has a lot to do with my beginning of substance use. As my years continued in my adulthood, I had a lot of traumatic grief and loss in my life, beginning with my mother. She died when I was 20 years old. Had some hatred towards God because of taking my mother from me. I had a house, brand new house, and a wife and a decent job. Lost all of that due to my addiction. Material things, motorcycles, toys, jobs. I've lost several jobs due to my addiction. And through all these losses, the anger continued to build, and resentments towards God that I've turned my back on for so many years because of this anger and hatred. Thinking I was being punished was my thought. God was punishing me for my lifestyle and my sin. My son Caleb was 10 years old. He was a high-risk asthmatic. He had food allergies. Caleb started losing consciousness while we were on the phone with 911. Soon his lips turned blue and his eyes rolled back in his head and his body fell lifeless onto the table. We went back to the waiting room and the doctor came out and said that he was sorry. And it was the worst feeling, worst moment of my life. And I remember screaming, why God, why? I had hatred and resentment towards God because of all the loss of my other siblings. And this was like the final straw, and I was very angry. And a friend of mine, I called him for some words of encouragement. He showed up with his pastor. He reassured me that God was not punishing, that God was loving and caring, and that was always there for me. And it was me that turned my back on him. We joined hands and prayed for the Lord to come back into my life. And as I opened my eyes, the sunlight beamed behind the pastor, and it was just so amazing, the feeling that came over me. It was just like God had entered into my heart. Just to have God in my life today and to believe that all things are possible. The world is wide open to me. I have choices today. I have freedom to go to school if I want to, or to pursue my dreams. Hi, I'm Lou, and I'm blessed to have God in my life today.